Greetings, Watford fans. Omar Moore here, host of the You Orns podcast, which you can now access on Spotify, Apple, Anchor, and a number of other podcasting platforms. More to come. A new episode dropped yesterday on the 13th of August, 2021, and you really should take a listen to that. Today is a Watford day, and we did it. Game number one in the books, Watford 3, Aston Villa 2. And how do you feel about that, Watford fans? How do you feel? Got to feel happy. Got to feel good. Look at what we got on the pitch now. Emmanuel Dennis, 10 minutes in, goal. Ismail Assar down the right, absolutely tormenting the Villa defender, Matt Targett, today. He scores 2-0, 3-0. Cucho Hernandez on the pitch for 43 seconds, and he has an instant impact in his first Premier League game for Watford, his first professional, real live game of league football for Watford. And there he is, back of the net with a wonderful strike, 3-0. We're flying, we're flying. And then that goal from McGinn, give him credit, tip your hat to him, good strike within a minute of the Cucho goal. And then the sloppy goal given away by Adam Messina. That silly penalty, really silly by Adam Messina there. And the goal converted from the penalty spot by Danny Ings. Really a cheap one for me. Not a cheap penalty, but a really cheap goal to score. Well, not for Villa, but for us to give up, because we really should have run out 3-1 winners in this game. But look, perhaps that's nitpicking, perhaps it's not. Adam Messina, I'm sure, will not make that mistake again in a Watford shirt. Certainly has been told, I'm sure, by his manager. And well done, Cisco. You know, that's my read on this. Cisco coming in, first game in the Premier League as a manager, and he did marvelously. Got the tactics right. I know some Watford fans raised an eyebrow about Cathcart being right back, wondering about, wait, what's going on here? Whoa, what's going on here? Where's Ngaki? Where's Femenia? What's going on? You know, that was certainly some raised eyebrow activity there amongst some of us. But look, it worked out. Cathcart was very good last season in that role. But again, my issue is that this is the Premier League now, and Cathcart really shouldn't be right back. But there he is. Cathcart did a good job today. He wasn't really threatened, in truth. But when he did deal with things, he dealt with them very well indeed. So well done, Craig, and well done to the whole team today. The performances across the pitch were very, very good indeed. I think that, again, if I had listened, there were so many people you could name man of the match here, at least five. I think Tom Cleverley was absolutely brilliant on the pitch. I think his running and his aggression on the field was tireless. He really looked like a proper captain out there, did Cleverley. Led very well and really did do well in midfield. He was an orchestrator. He was a conductor. He was all over the place. He was really great. Also, Ismail Assar down the right wing was fabulous as well. And Emmanuel Dennis, the new lads, did well. Looked as if they've been playing forever for Watford in the Premier League or in any league. They just were so comfortable in the way they played the game and so confident. Dennis was an outstanding player today, scoring that first goal of the new season, his first. It was just a marvelous effort from him. And it's a shame he got injured. You know, look, what are you going to do? Injuries happen. And I did say to you in the YouTube videos, and certainly in the podcast that I do, the You Orns podcast, that it was going to be one of those things. You were going to see situations where injuries are going to happen. We're going to have injuries. We all know that as Watford fans. And unfortunately, Dennis got an injury in this game, and I hope it's not too serious. We will find out if it is or not. Manuel Dennis was superb, and everybody, a lot of us were concerned about discipline and issues of whether that would factor in here at Watford, and I felt that it wouldn't, because he has a real nucleus around him here. He's got a group of his fellow countrymen here on the squad who would absolutely keep him honest and put him straight if he was out of line. And then you've got an atmosphere at the Vic and the fans and the club who really do care about new lads and making sure they're comfortable and welcome and really support them, get behind them. And that's what you all did today as Watford fans. We all did. We all got behind the lads, That atmosphere at Vicarage Road, by the way, was really, really good on the Graham Taylor match day, an emotional day and a triumphant day. The Taylor family in attendance. There were so many things. I didn't see this myself because I wasn't at the game, but that NHS tribute I heard was absolutely beautiful. And to all the Watford fans that supported that and clapped and applauded for the NHS workers and paid tribute to everybody who passed from this horrible Corona 19 virus, COVID 19 virus out there, this horrible disease. For all of the support of those who lost someone and to get behind them in the way that I heard that you did was absolutely beautiful and fabulous. And for Watford FC to do that and have that halftime for the NHS workers and for everyone who lost someone to COVID, I thought, that's our club. It's the best club in any land, I mean, honestly, we care so much about each other and about people in general and about making them feel welcome. And so congratulations to Watford Football Club as well. And I want to get back to this game because Juraj Kuchka, to me, was the man of the match here. Now, you can talk about Kucho. You can talk about him coming off the bench and scoring that fabulous goal that he scored to make it 3-0. Just 43 seconds on the pitch. You can talk about Saw. You can talk about Dennis, who was absolutely excellent. I think Dennis was brilliant today. But I do think that the reason why Juraj Kuchka was the man of the match is because he looked as if he'd been playing forever for Watford. And he was very composed in midfield, just had an air of calm in that midfield. In some ways, he reminded me very much of Carlos Sanchez last season when we had Sanchez for a few months. How calming he was. I pick out the game against Reading last season in the championship where Carlos Sanchez was so good. And this season in the Premier League, albeit in just one game, I feel the same way about Kuchka. I think Juraj Kuchka has been so good in this game he played today. And he only played just over a half of football. And he was fabulous, absolutely fabulous, dictating play, breaking up play, really doing the things that you've got to do in the Premier League in that midfield area. That will be a real boost for us this season. So very well done. I think that's my You Orns man of the match winner. The You Orns to Juraj Kuchka for his marvelous play today. So congratulations to him. That's my man of the match. But who's your man of the match in this game? I really would love to know what you think. Who is your man of the match? And, any number of people. Tom Cleverley was very good today. As I said, Ismail Assar, very good today. Emmanuel Dennis obviously was very good today. You can look at those kinds of names. Cucho Hernandez as well in the mix as well. I mean, you can look at those kinds of players. Peter Etebo was very good today as well. So, there's a number of people to pick from. I would like to hear from you. Who do you think the Watford man of the match is today with this Watford 3, Aston Villa 2 victory? This 3-2 win over the Villains today. And Ashley Young, did you just love it? Ashley Young trying, but he couldn't break us down, could he now? That was just sweet. That was just lovely. And again, the rookery, from what I heard when I was watching this game, you could hear it all the way from here in California, here in San Francisco. That was a marvelous, marvelous rookery today. Well done, lads and lasses. You just did us proud, as you always do in the rookery. You were heard. And congratulations to you. Congratulations to the Orns. Congratulations to all Watford fans today as we the Orns win it 3-2. And thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe here to the You Orns WFC YouTube channel. On YouTube, you just search You Orns WFC. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. As I said earlier, it's available on Apple and Spotify and a number of other platforms where you get your podcasts. So please subscribe and tell your friends. And once again, it's a happy recap in the land of the Orns. I'll see you next time. You